covering every county. This is your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
Good Wednesday afternoon. I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for watching Arkansas Today. In Cass County, Texas, there are over 2,000 outstanding cases involving hot checks. Now, newly elected district attorney Courtney Shelton is offering an amnesty period for people to take care of those debts. Shelton says some of the debts go all the way back to the late 90s. The amnesty period runs through May 1st. After that, folks face prosecution.
The sheriff has agreed that he will help us to go actively pursue these people, execute these warrants so that we can collect on these fees.
If you have an outstanding hot check, officials say you should call the DA's office to get the exact amount that you owe. An apartment fire kills one man early Monday morning in Van Buren. Sergeant Jonathan Ware with Van Buren Police say a 42-year-old man died after a fire broke out shortly after 2 a.m. at the Garden Walk of Alphen Glen Apartments. The victim's identity has not been released. Across the state on Tuesday, people and law enforcement agencies lining the streets to support and honor the life of a soldier. Specialist Michael Falkenberry was killed in an accident in North Carolina last week. Falkenberry's family, along with the Arkansas Patriot Guard, took his body from Little Rock to Harrison, where he will be laid to rest.
It was a devastating blow, nothing we expected. You know, we thought in the next couple months we were going to have him home. I mean, Michael would have loved this. He would have, you know, to see the flags and the support from the community all across the state.
Falkenberry was a Falcon Brigade paratrooper with the U.S. Army stationed in Fort Bragg. The Food and Drug Administration investigating a possible link between e-cigarettes and seizures. The agency announcing Wednesday there are nearly 36 reported cases of people suffering from seizures after vaping. However, the FDA is quick to point out it does not know if the e-cigarettes cause the seizures and says there is currently no clear pattern or cause for the cases. E-cigarette liquids contain high concentrations of nicotine. If swallowed, the liquid can be poisonous, causing nausea, sweating, dizziness, or seizures in severe cases. 2 Benton County men arrested after the sheriff's office says they took turns shooting at each other while trying to test a bulletproof vest. We're told Charles Ferris and Christopher Hicks had been drinking before trying to test out the vest. They first told deputies someone along the highway was shooting at them. Both men face aggravated assault charges and a no-contact order. The House Judiciary Committee approving subpoenas today for Special Counsel Robert Mueller's full Russia report. The committee voted 24-17 to give Chairman Jerry Nadler permission to issue subpoenas to the Department of Justice for that final report. House Democrats had given Attorney General William Barr until yesterday to release the full report to Congress. Democrats say they want the full report even if some of the information can't be released to the public. Committee Republicans say those subpoenas are an overreach and that Democrats shouldn't be asking for documents the Justice Department can't legally disclose to the public.
Our focus should be on the law. That is where our focus will remain so long as I am chairman.
The Attorney General has never said he's not going to provide exactly what the regulations say he's to provide. Why are we doing this again?
In a letter, Barr told the committee that a redacted version of the full 300-page report would be released by mid-April, if not sooner. Happening today, actress Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman are in court in connection with the college admissions and testing bribery scheme. Also, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg will deliver remarks to a joint meeting of Congress in the House chamber. President Trump hosting the Secretary General in the White House Tuesday in honor of NATO's 70th anniversary. The address to the joint meeting of Congress will be a first for a NATO chief. Taking a look back on this day in 1882, outlaw Jesse James was shot to death in St. Joseph, Missouri by Robert Ford, a member of James' gang. In 1948, President Harry S. Truman signed the Marshall Plan designed to help European allies rebuild after World War II and to resist communism. And on April 3rd, 1968, civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. delivered what turned out to be his final speech. He spoke during a rally of striking sanitation workers in Memphis. About 20 hours later, King was killed by an assassin's bullet at the Lorraine Motel.